This is exercise 4.1, where instead of my name is Thomas and my time was whatever, we're going to say my name is blank and my 3-letter country code is whatever. So let's first run the old program 4_join.rb. So we'll use Command Tab to switch that terminal window, and I'll run, assuming you already have you're in the right directory, we'll run Ruby space 4_ and I'll press Tab to complete the file name and run that with enter. So that looks like it works correctly, and again we're going to just change it to my 3-letter country code instead of showing the time. So it looks like instead of joining times.csv as the file currently does, we'll need to join countries.csv. Let's take a look at countries.csv. So we'll open up Finder, and this folder we're looking for is RWR under desktop, then data, and cyclist we can hit space if you're on Mac to preview. So that's cyclist, and now we're looking for countries.csv. We'll hit space to preview that. And it looks like, yeah, we have bib number mapping to country. So 1 goes to USA, 2 goes to SVK, for example. So let's go to the source code here in my text editor. I'll also open up our terminal. So it looks like these first 2 lines are just requires. The next paragraph, lines 4 to 10, are loading in the times to this variable bib number to time. So we're going to do something similar by inserting some lines here. I'm going to say bib number to country code. So bib_number_2_country_code, that's quite a long variable name, equals, then open and close curly braces. This means a hash, an empty hash. Now just like lines 4 through 10, we're going to kind of repeat it, except instead of times we're dealing with country codes. So let's just say country codes equals CSV, capital CSV, dot table, and we'll load, instead of times.csv, data slash countries.csv. I'm just going to check Finder to make sure that that's the right file name. Yep. And then I can say for row in country_codes. Let's write our end while we're at it. And then inside that I can say, I can load up each one of those columns. So there's only 2. There's bib number and country code. So bib number equals row square bracket colon bib_number square bracket, and country code equals row square bracket colon country_code. And I'll just check the names of those columns again with preview. Oh, it looks like it's just called country. Okay, so instead of country code, we're going to change this to country. And finally, we're going to assign to this variable bib number to country code. Use square bracket with the bib number as a key, and use equals to set the value for that key to country code. Now we just wrote a lot of code, and we should really test it to see if we introduced any errors, even though we're not finished yet. So we'll run Command S to save, and run that code with Ruby space 4_join, and hit Tab and Enter to complete. So it looks like the code still works, although we're not using country code yet. So we'll go back to the code. And it's fine to load the bib number and the time, but above line 25 we want to also be loading country code equals, and then we'll look in that old variable, which was line 12 here, bib number to country code. And we're going to copy and paste that, put that here. So country code equals bib number to country code, square brackets, we're looking up with a key bib_number square brackets. So again, we can just save and run the code, still works. But now we're going to, instead of time, we're going to say if country code, and say my name is name and my country code is, instead of time, we'll put country_code. Now we also have lines 28 and 29 here as the else condition. I'm just going to delete those since I'm not worried right now about people without countries. They may not even exist in the database, but let's delete it for now. So I hit delete, Command S to save, click on terminal, run this with up arrow, and looks like it's successfully showing some countries. So that's all for this example, for this exercise.